Hi everybody, welcome back. Today I'm doing a look for you. It's a celebrity inspired look from Monica. If you are not familiar with her, she was in the Matrix movies. She was the witch in, I think the name of the movie is Brothers Grimm. Matt Damon was in that movie. But she's just a beautiful Italian actress with the most awesome lips in the world. But one of my lovely subscribers, Kaleidoscope, and I will put her name up here. I realized that that's your channel name, but I know that there's something else to it, and off the top of my head I can't remember, so I apologize. But she requested that I do the look today, and I like it. I needed some color to my skin. I am so pale right now, so doing this look was right up my alley today. So I have filmed this like 3 different times, and I explain as the video goes on why, and why it has taken so long for me to get this out, because I've refilmed it like 3 times. But anyway, I hope that you guys like today's look. If you're interested in seeing this, here I'll kind of zoom in a little bit. I think the colors are really pretty. But if you guys are interested in seeing today's celebrity-inspired look, keep watching. It's coming right up. So to save a little bit of time, I already did my foundation, and I used my Lise Watier foundation. This is a 12-hour Flawless Complexion foundation. The color is Sunshine. What I'm going to use now is a little bit of my Sephora Mineral Foundation, and again, this is something that I used during the summer as well. It's quite a bit darker. Believe it or not, this is the powder foundation that I used on my face last summer. That's how dark I get. I did spot conceal on my face with the concealer and the lid of that foundation. I'm going to use a little bit of my Double Wear Stay in Place Estee Lauder eyeshadow. The color is called Mochaccino. This is what it looks like. It's very pretty. I have to admit that I have filmed this twice already. I'm just going to put this on with my fingers. This is actually my 3rd time filming this video. The first time I filmed it, I didn't realize that my tubing here, I had a t-shirt on, and that you heard that throughout the entire video, and I was like, oh, I can't use that. So then the second time I filmed it, I decided to use 2 different colors than I had originally used, and after everything was said and done, I just didn't like it. So I'm going to go back to using the original colors that I used. I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm going to use my Japanesque eyebrow brush. This is my favorite brush. I did have an angled brush from MAC, and I didn't like it. I took it back. I think it was the 266 brush. I ended up taking it back. I wasn't real keen on it. Now, Monica's eyebrows are naturally quite full, so because mine are as well, I'm just going to kind of fill in my natural brow here. And her look, it was very hard for me to find a picture of her where she had a significant amount of makeup on. Most of the pictures that I found of her, she looked quite natural. And I wanted to do something where she had a bit more makeup on, so I found the picture from the premiere of The Matrix and decided to go with that one. And even in that picture, it was very difficult to tell what she was wearing. The pictures were taken outside, and I don't know if it was maybe the sun that was interfering or what, but it was just very difficult to tell what she had on. Okay, eyebrows are done. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the eyeshadow. I'm going to use this color from Gemma Kid. It's called In Season, and this is actually from my Backstage Kit palette that I have. I kind of took it apart because it fell and this color broke out of it, and this one also broke as well, so I kind of took it apart. The color that I'm going to be using is this one here. It's called In Season. It's a very nice dark gold, almost like a brassy gold color. It's really very pretty. What I'm going to do is take that on this eyeshadow brush. That's a MAC 239. And just going to press this in right on top of the mochaccino. And I'm pressing it because I don't want a ton of fall down on my cheek. Now I'm going to keep the concentration of dark color at the lash line and then just kind of blend this up. We're not going to go up too far with it. Just going to blend here. And basically just blending at the crease and then going up. You want like a gradual fade color. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go over each eye one more time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit more of that color and run that along my lower lash line. Just kind of meet it up with the color on the top. Okay, the next color that I'm going to use is this one here. It's from Urban Decay. It's called YDK, and you can get this either in the palette or in singles. I have both. So this is what the color looks like. It's kind of a, I don't know, like a metallic-y, rosy brown color. That's what it looks like. It's kind of hard to explain it, but it's really very pretty. And what I did that day was I just took that same brush and I just patted this color on, just on the lid, kind of close to the lash line. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of gel liner on, and I'm going to use this one from, actually, I have a sample from YSL, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. I got this from Sephora, and it is black. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on, and I'm not going to wing it. Just going to run it along the upper lash line and keep it kind of close to the lashes. So what I'm doing is just stopping right here at the corner. I'm not really winging it out. I did make it a little bit thicker out at the edge here, but not too much. Okay, one thing that I forgot to do was put a little bit of color underneath my eyebrow. So I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of Blanc type right underneath my eyebrow here. Can't believe I forgot that. That's like one of the main things that I do. I always put some color there. This brush that I'm using is a little eyeshadow blending and contouring brush from number 7. Gemma sent this brush to me. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of Dazzle Light, which is this color here, and put that underneath my arch. And then I'm going to put some right here in the inner corner. I'm going to use some L'Oreal mascara. For the most part, I don't spend loads of money on mascaras, blushes, or lip glosses. Now in the picture it did not look like she had false lashes on, so I'm going to skip the false lashes for this look today. I'm going to go ahead and put some on the lower lash line as well. Okay, for the waterline, I decided to go ahead and use my MAC chromographic pencil, which, if you don't know what this is a multi-use pencil. You can use this on your eyes, lips, and your face, and it's just a kind of flesh tone color, and I like to use this on my waterlines. It was really hard to tell in the picture if she had anything on her waterline, so that's why I decided to just go with nothing. I'm going to go ahead and conceal now. I'm just going to use some of my Giorgio Armani Master Corrector, which I really love. I didn't think I would find anything that topped my Pixie Peach corrector, but this does an amazing job at counteracting that bluish green color that I have on my inner corner here. And I'm going to use some of my Simply Vera concealer. And a couple of you have commented and said that you really like this concealer, and I'm so glad. I'm always worried when I recommend something because, you know, like I've said before, just because something works amazing on me doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be amazing for you. So I'm always happy when somebody writes to me and lets me know that something I recommended works out for them. And this brush I'm using is a Sephora Airbrush concealer brush. So the concealer is done. I'm going to use a little bit of powder. And I have this Estee Lauder transparent powder. It's what it's called. And I don't know if I said this, but the gal who requested this wanted me to use all higher end products, which is why I'm using all higher end stuff. So I'm going to just put a little bit of this right in the center here. Now because it's transparent, it won't change the color that I have on my face. So I'm just kind of pushing this powder in. I'm going to use my Smashbox blush. This shade right here. I don't know the name of it. It's just the Soft Lights Duo. Under and then slash cover. So maybe it's called, I don't know, under. I'm not sure. But I'm going to use that on my cheeks. And I'm going to use an angled brush here. In the picture it didn't look like she had on much, so I'm not going to go overboard with the cheek color. The shape of her face and the shape of my face are totally different. So just kind of keep that in mind. Again, with the bronzer, I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush brush, which is ginormous. I don't think it should be a blush brush, but you know, that's just what I think. I'm using my Too Faced, the Bronzed and the Beautiful bronzing powder. Comes in this nice little box here, and I'm using this one here. It is called Sun Bunny, or yeah, Sun Bunny. So that's what I'm using to just give myself that little extra bronzy glow. Okay, for the lips, I'm going to use Whirl Lip Liner from MAC. This is what it looks like. And it's one of my favorite lip liners. Rock and Rose from Jordana is my favorite, but this is like in my top, whatever, 5 or so. It's up there. I like it a lot. So her lips are so much larger than mine, especially her upper lip. So what I'm going to do is kind of overdraw my upper lip. Not by much so that I look ridiculous, but it is going to be a little bit larger. So what I did was I filled in a little bit with the lip liner and left the center of my lips open. That will also help to create the illusion of larger lips. Again, I don't have a lot of expensive lip glosses. I have one from MAC and I have one from Urban Decay, and neither color I think will suit this look. So I'm going to use my new e.l.f. matte lip color, and this is, oops, there. This is called Nearly Nude. Since I've gotten this, I've used it almost every day. I love this lip gloss, or I mean, I love this lipstick. It's like the best color for me. I just love it. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a gloss, and this one is from number 7. It is called Angel Cake. So that's what I'm going to use on my lips here. Okay, everybody, so we are all finished. I hope that you guys liked today's look. It was really hard for me to find pictures of her with makeup on. It looks like she's more of like a natural type person when it comes to makeup, just a minimalist is what I mean. She was never really overdone in any of the pictures that I saw of her. I only found a few where it looked like she had anything substantial on, and this was one of them. I hope that you guys like this. I think it's really pretty. I just so miss summer, and doing this look reminds me of summer because my skin is darker and I have some color. So thank you so much for requesting today's look. Again, I hope you like it. If this isn't what you were looking for and you have something else in mind, please let me know, or direct me to an image or a link or something like that so I can take a look at the picture. For those of you that are watching, if you have any requests, please feel free to leave a request for me below, and I will see you guys all very soon. Bye.